Black women spent months organizing voters across the country in preparation for the 2020 election. Now, the first Black woman will serve as the Vice President of the United States. Vice President Kamala Harris highlighted her heritage throughout Wednesday's inauguration process. She wore the pearls of her beloved Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and marched alongside the drumline of her alma mater, Howard University, as the country watched history being made from home. Joining us now is Glynda Carr, the president and CEO of Higher Heights for America. That is a political action committee dedicated to electing more progressive Black women to office. Glynda, thank you very much for being with us. What does Vice President Kamala Harris's election represent for you personally?
I mean, we are so excited about today because it creates the possibilities that exist for Black women's leadership. Kamala Harris, multiple identities. She's the first woman of color, daughter of immigrants, Black woman, graduate of a historically Black college, a member of a historically Black Greek letter organization. Those multiple identities literally allows her to lead in this moment that creates the intersectionality that this country has. And so, Black women have put more into this democracy than we've gotten back. We've been the architects of this democracy. We have delivered votes, deciding votes in elections, and to be able to see Black women lead at the national level and be elected, changes what the face of leadership looks like moving forward.
Yeah, let me ask you to elaborate on that, because Vice President Harris has said that too often Black women have been overlooked and yet are asked time and again to step up and be the backbone of our democracy. What role did Black women play in this election, and what do you envision as their role in the Biden administration?
Although we celebrate the gains today, you're exactly right. Black women are underrepresented and underserved in this democracy. And so with the election of Kamala Harris as vice president, we now don't have a Black woman in the U.S. Senate. We've only had 15 Black women served in statewide executive offices in the United States, and we've never elected a Black woman governor. And so we can't just be the constituency group that delivers votes, but we also have to be invested in. We've already proven that when elected, we serve and govern in a way that benefits all Americans.
Well, Vice President Harris swore in Georgia's two new Democratic senators, Reverend Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff. We know that former gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams was a critical factor in their victories. What would you like to see her do next?
We proudly supported Stacey Abrams, and I tell people whatever Stacey Abrams is interested in doing, we're there to support her. And I think that is what many in the country have sent those thank you to Black women, thank you to the Black women organizers like Stacey Abrams. Not only is she someone that has proven that her understanding of policy and budget priorities are important in this moment, but her strategic strategy around creating a civic engagement infrastructure that centers women of color, people of color, low-income residents of Georgia is exactly the roadmap we need to build a democracy that hears everyone's voices.
Glynda Carr, President and CEO of Higher Heights for America, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today. We really appreciate it.